Man, what's up with it, family? Man, what's going on with it, man? Salute to the family. Thank you all so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all, man. I want to welcome to some, welcome back to most, to the Black Coffee Club, man. Most, or hosted by yours truly, Junior the Truth. Most intentional morning circle on the planet, man. Yes. Yeah, man. Shout out. Coach 67 Sports TV. What's up with you, homie? Salute to you. Salute to the guy, hashtag Junior Mafia. What's up, guy? King Bonnie 86 in the building. What's up with you, homie? King Bonnie came in with his dancing shoes. You feel me? Coach 67 said it's been a long school year. I'm getting back into bed. Everyone have a blessed day. I will catch the playback. Salute, family. Yeah. Tiffy 2 in the building. What's up with you, Tiffy 2? Salute to you. Man. That show feel good, Shawnee. Shawnee on the tracks, boy. That show feel good. Oh, y'all better be glad I can't sing. Man. AB, what's up with you, homie? Man, that show feel good. Happy feelings. Happy feelings. Oh, man. Salute to you all, though, man. Thank you all so much. Once again, I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all. I'm a DJ host, Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth. It's JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms, man, each and every one. But if you're really looking for me, man, you can come over to the hub, www.JuniorTheTruth.com. That is www.JuniorTheTruth.com, man. www.JuniorTheTruth.com. That's all things Junior the Truth, man. It's the hub. Salute to everybody, though, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Of course, you know, as you all know, this show is brought to you by the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products specifically with you in mind, so be sure to come check us out. www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com, man. Salute to the family. Yes, man. Salute. And this show also, man, in part is brought to you by the reason for the season, which is indeed, man, Simple Truth MinuteManual, man. The 1 hour, it's the system, which includes the 1 hour book that will change the way you watch the clock, written by yours truly, Junior the Truth, as well as the 2026 personal planner with the self-mastery blueprint included, which is curated by yours truly, Junior the Truth, man. Both available over at www.theminutemanial.com. However, of course, the JuniorTheTruth.com will get you there, man. You just go up, click to the Minute Manual book, and it'll take you over so that you can overlook the book, man, see some reviews, and of course, purchase the book, man. So salute to everybody that has the book, man, and it's been using the system, man. Hopefully, it's everything I intended to be for you, man. So salute. Top of the day, though, man. Top of the Memorial Day to you all, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all once again. Grab your favorite morning beverage, man. This week is gonna be a little bit different, man. This week is gonna be a little bit different. I'm talking about we annihilated the focus conversation, man, this month. And then I look up and realize, man, you feel me? We got a whole week left. We got a week left. So it's a good opportunity for me to build in some very intentional conversation. So we're gonna do it a little different. I want to spend this week having just real raw, blunt and authentic conversations, man, about the things that we talk about, of course, which is, you know, your structure, the focus, awareness, intentional living. Did I say intentional living? I said intentional living, not autopilot. intentional living, and the Simple Truth MinuteManual System, man. And this is not as a, because those of y'all who know that I'm terrible like it. Commercials, I'm terrible. Sales pitches, I'm terrible. I'm just not good at it. But I want this to be a real conversation just about life, period. Because honestly, man, a lot of us right now don't feel clear. Let me stop. You don't feel clear. You don't feel clear. Most people don't feel clear. Now that's honesty. That's honesty. You feel overwhelmed. You feel scattered. You feel mentally noisy. And what that leads to is where a lot of us are, which is you feel emotionally tired. Now, if this is gonna be, this conversation is gonna be real, and if it's too real, hit the like button on your way out. You understand what I'm saying? If it's gonna be too real, man, and too rough, too brash, hit the like button on the way out. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you. You can come on back, another time. But you feel overwhelmed, scattered, mentally noisy, emotionally tired. And where we fall off is that we believe that the problem is motivation, right? You can salute the Big Dez in the building, my brother, Big Dez Kunkendall, my BCU family in the building. Nah, we think that it's motivation. You understand what I'm saying? And I've come to realize, and I've come to formulate the opinion that your motivation is not the real issue. Like, that's not the real issue. You feel me? Let me bring myself up. Usually I come up after we do the shindig, but I want to pop. Plus, I want to show y'all I got my war clothes on, man. The New York Knicks, we get to close out the Cavs this week. Or tonight, actually. Yeah. Coach 67 Sports TV said, I'm sure there's some people in Ohio sent a comment. He said, I'm sure it's people in Ohio that are asking why you're cheering for the Knicks against the Cavs. And I'm like, Coach 67, you're asking that. You feel me? I guarantee that's you're asking that. You feel me? That's what people do from other places. They be like, hey man, how you cheer for the Knicks? You got the Cavs there. And I just shrug, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cheer for the Cavs when they ain't playing the Knicks. I like the Cavs. Cavs is cool. And I'm talking about the real Cavs. You feel me? The Craig Elo, Mark Price, Brad Daugherty, Ron Harper. You feel me? Those Cavs. What was my dude named Hot Rod Williams? You feel me? On down all the way. It wasn't just when LeBron James got there. You know what I'm saying? I used to cheer for the Cavs. I had a whole bunch of I had a whole bunch of Cavs autographs. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole bunch of pictures for the Cavs autographs and stuff like that, man. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a Big Dad said the throwback Cavs. Yeah. Yeah. The Cavs when Michael Jordan, you feel me, hit the shot over Craig Elo. Yeah. Like I said, Brad Daugherty, Hot Rod Williams. You understand what I'm talking about? Mark Price, Craig Elo. Yeah, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? And on through the years. Salute to the Cavs. But I am a diehard New York Knicks fan. I have always been a Knicks fan. It's the weirdest thing ever. I don't even remember when I began being a Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? I just remember, here I go, man. Y'all done pulled me off the conversation. I remember I was a New York Knicks fan. I was a Georgetown Hoyas fan. And I just remember being crazy happy when the Knicks drafted Patrick Ewing out of college. See, I remember Patrick Ewing in college. You feel me? You feel me? That's uh that's how deep I am. And in the words of Otis Redding, that's how strong my love is. Oh, that's how strong my love is. Man, I love the Knicks. But anyway, man, Salute to my brother, Coach 67 Sports TV. And y'all be sure to tune in tonight, man, and watch the Knicks punch the ticket to go to the NBA Finals, man, in Cleveland. You feel me? If the tickets wasn't $10,000 a piece, I'd be in the building. Yeah, Big Dad says I was a Hoyas fan. Yeah, man. So anyway, we get to the place where we think that our problem is motivation and we're looking for things to motivate us. The problem is not motivation. I don't believe that that's the real issue. I refuse to believe that the real issue is motivation. And y'all, if you've been around, you know how I feel about motivation. Motivation is temporary. Motivation is emotional. Motivation changes with the weather. You feel me? It's not motivation. I don't think that's the real issue. I think a lot of people feel disconnected from their own lives. You feel me? I think a lot of you feel disconnected from your own life. I said I was gonna start speaking in generalities because I be needing this to hit. Fellas, I really be needing this to, I be needing to hit home, man. And I said, you know what I mean, that cause I keep getting pushed to point to these sore spots that we have and to tap dance on these sore spots like Gregory Hines. You feel me? The late great Gregory Hines and Savion Glover. I want to tap on them spots that we have. You feel me? You feel disconnected from your own life because your life is not structured intentionally. You feel disconnected from your own lives because your lives are not structured intentionally. That's where we are in the world. Everything in your life is reactive. You wake up reacting. You move through the day reacting. You respond you respond to messages reacting automatically. As soon as you get a notification on your phone, you never think that it's something positive, right? You got to jump on it and you say, let me see what they want. Let me see what this is. And automatically, we are reacting no matter what it is that you're doing in your life. You pick up your phone and you start reacting. You respond to notifications, you react. You feel me? Some of us can't even get good sleep because you hear noises in the night. Big Dez, and what happens when you hear that noise in the middle of the night? You react. You feel me? You react. You jump up and you go running. You feel me? Some of us jump up, boy, and you grab that smoke wagon. Then you go running. We move through the day reacting. You feel me? Responding to messages, reacting. Handling problems, reacting. Go to sleep mentally overloaded. Big Dad says you jump up. You got to jump up and get to it. We go to sleep mentally overloaded and then we repeat it again tomorrow. And eventually, your life starts feeling heavy. And that's where we are. Your life is feeling heavy. And it's not because you lack potential. You got all the potential in the world. There's like, we're brilliant. You feel me? We're innovative. You understand what I'm saying? We can build things with our hands. We can build things with our minds. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you the truth. One of the first people I really had in-depth conversations with about AI was Dez. Dez Kunkendar. We used to talk on the phone for hours about AI and how we was gonna implement this and wanted to build that. And I got this idea, bro. What you think about this? I got this idea. That was nobody else was talking to me about AI. Nobody. I was trying to get people to talk about AI. Everybody was afraid of AI. Everybody thought AI was taboo. Dez to get on my line and literally talk to me for hours about AI. You feel me? Life feels heavy, and it's not because you're lazy or not because you lack potential, because the potential is there. The gifts are there. The abilities are there. Yeah, your life feels heavy because chaos became the default setting. We gave way to chaos, and chaos becomes the default setting. And today, I want to talk honestly. I want to talk Honestly, man. Look. Dad says, until I lost focus, fam, between work and family. You feel me? Chaos became the default setting, bro. Chaos became the default setting. You feel me? And today, like I said, I want to talk honestly because this conversation is actually where the system is where the system, like this conversation literally is where the system began. The system really began with this conversation. And it's not from productivity obsession. You feel me? I wasn't just obsessed with productivity when I created the system. Like it wasn't that. I wasn't obsessed with time management and so on and so forth. No, it wasn't. The system began out of, man, I feel some kind of way saying this. The system began purely, like I kind of don't want to even tell y'all, man. But it wasn't because I was obsessed with productivity. The system began because I was exhausted. Let's get it.
One, two, I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Y'all know ain't no way in the hell y'all wasn't gonna get the anthem. Y'all know good in the well hell wasn't no way y'all wasn't gonna get the anthem. King Vonnie said necessity. You feel me? I was exhausted, bro. Man, let me go back to the top. Coach 67 Sports TV was first. I think he since went back to bed. Salute to Coach 67 Sports TV. The guy was second in the chat, man. That's where it was at. Salute to the guy. We got a skeleton crew today. King Vonnie 86 in the building. What's up with you? Tiffy 2, what's going on with you, loved one? Once again, we got young AB in there again. I want to make sure I didn't miss nobody. Man, it's a new day. You feel me? The system was birthed out of exhaustion, man. And that's the honest to God truth, man. I was tired, boss. Dog tired. You feel me? I was dog tired. Hey. There said any ladies, Tiffy 2. Tiffy 2, the only lady folk in here. That sound like you about to lose your top. It's a new day. Get them, Shawnee. Man. Man, I'm talking about, bro. Life just, man. The chaos takes over. Shade Girl 85 in the building. What's up with the Shade? Man, it's the chaos just takes over, man. Easy. Hey. New day. Man, that feel good. It's a new. Get them, shiny. New day. It's a new. Hey. Royal Constrictor, what's up with that, homie? Here they come. It's a new. Hey. New day. It's a new. Man. New day. It's a new. Man. All right, man, let's get back to it. So, like we've said, and we've discovered and uncovered, we're going to start here. Most people are not living intentionally. You feel me? Most people are not living intentionally. They're reacting to life all day long. Phone notifications decide their attention. Other people decide their schedule. Random interruptions decide their focus. Urgency decide. Let me stop and let me rewind it because I said I was going to stop speaking in generalities. I think we respond better when we talk direct. You are not living intentionally. You're reacting to life all day long. When is the last time you literally sat down, planned out your day, and carried out your day as planned? Those days happen, but they are few and far between because you're not living intentionally. You're reacting to life all day long. Phone notifications decide your attention. Other people decide your schedule. Random interruptions decide your focus. Urgency decides your emotions. And after enough time, you stop feeling connected to your own priorities. And that's dangerous. Salute to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. What's up with you, bro? Cadillac Red. Salute to the family. I got them Cadillacs on 22s. Man, I ain't done that in a minute. Matter of fact, is you a cop, Jay Reed? Is you a cop? Did you hear what I said? Because after enough time, you stop feeling connected to your own priorities. You feel me? That's dangerous. And that's where things start to fall apart. That's where life starts to fall apart. That's where your disconnection from your family comes. Your disconnection from your spouse, your disconnection from your kids, your disconnection from your responsibilities within your real life. Your priorities become disconnected from you. You become separated from your priorities. That's dangerous. Yeah. Because if you never stop to intentionally direct your life, then everything else is going to direct your life for you. Imagine living a life that's directed by everything outside of yourself. You feel me? Yeah. Imagine that, man. Everything else directs your life for you. And if I was to be honest, then I would say that's how the most of us are living right now. We're not planning, we're reacting, we're not deciding, we're responding. We're not leading our lives. We're managing the chaos. And the fact of the matter is the chaos creates mental clutter. And now the brain feels overloaded all the time. You can't focus deeply. You can't think clearly. You feel me? You feel behind constantly. Des just said it. He just said it. I was locked in on AI, man, until I start focusing on what'd you say? What was your exact words? I don't want to. You said I was locked in before. I think you said before you start focusing on work and the family. You understand what I'm saying? We were locked in, bro. I don't even see where that message went. Until I lost focus, fam, between work and the family. You understand what I'm saying? We just get to the space of managing chaos, not being able to focus deeply. Then we start feeling behind constantly, even though you busy all day long. The feeling of being busy all day long and then coming to the end of the day and thinking, shit, man, I haven't accomplished nothing. Like, what am I accomplishing? Yeah, that's the trap. Movement is not always progress. Busyness is not clarity. Sometimes busyness is just unstructured survival. You hear what I said? Busyness, a lot of times your busyness is just unstructured survival. And eventually you get tired of living that way. I know I did. I got tired of living that way. And so this is where things started to change for me. I realized that My problem wasn't time management, right? It was awareness. It was awareness because I'm going to tell you, you don't actually know where your time goes. You don't know where your energy goes. You don't know where your focus goes. Yeah. You don't know what keeps interrupting you. You don't know what keeps draining you. You just feel overwhelmed. And that overwhelming feeling, that feeling of being overwhelmed, it becomes normal. Like we normalize it. And that's why awareness matters first. You feel me? When I sit here and I always talk about awareness, 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 because awareness matters the most. Awareness creates a choice. Awareness matters most. And that's why awareness matters first, rather. Because the fact is, you cannot structure what you refuse to observe. And the reason why you're not able to structure your life is because you haven't observed it. You refuse to. Yeah. And that changed my thinking. That changed my thinking completely. And I started paying attention to how I spent my mornings. You feel me? Where my distractions showed up, which roles in my life were being neglected, what habits were creating stress, what environments were hurting my focus. You feel me? Like I really want to stretch out on it, but that's for I'll stretch out on it for the boot camp and for the course. You know what I'm saying? But so y'all, I got answers because I know y'all got questions. But what environments were hurting my focus? And honestly, that awareness became uncomfortable. Like I was extremely uncomfortable. I was extremely judgmental. I was extremely hard on myself. Yeah, because the truth is, a lot of times the truth is your life feels chaotic because your habits are chaotic. You feel me? And we don't like to admit that our habits are chaotic, but your life feels chaotic because your habits are chaotic. Not always the circumstances. You know, we like to blame the chaos on the circumstances. Really, it's not the circumstances, it's the habits, your patterns. You feel me? And until you become aware of your patterns, nothing sustainable changes. You feel me? That's why the system, in and of itself, the system literally begins with awareness. It begins with awareness, straight discipline. It begins with observation. Like those, so shout out to people that have the Simple Truth MinuteManual Planner, that have used it in the past, and they'll be able to tell you that the first few pages are dedicated to observation. Like you got to literally observe your life. That's important because people try to force discipline before they understand their own behavior. And that is 100% going to fail. Did you hear what I said? You try to force discipline before you understand your own behavior. You start saying, all right, I'm going to be disciplined. I'm locking in on this before you understand your own behavior. And that's going to fail. 10 times out of 10, absolutely 100%, that's going to fail. Now, let me hurry up and get out of here so we can get on. So we can get on to Memorial Day. You feel me? So we can get on to Memorial Day. I want to talk about structure. I'm trying to think about how to talk about it because structure gets misunderstood. You feel me? You hear the word structure and you think restriction, you think pressure, you think a rigid schedule, you think no freedom. You feel me? But honestly, structure creates peace. I know it has for me. Structure creates peace. Structure reduces confusion. You feel me? Structure creates peace because structure reduces confusion. Structure reduces decision fatigue. Structure protects focus. Structure creates clarity, and clarity creates calm. And that's what really truly changed for me. Was the clarity creates calm. Not becoming perfect, not becoming superhuman, not working at 4 a.m. screaming motivational quotes. Nah. What changed my life was becoming more intentional. Simple things, understanding my priorities, protecting my mornings, protecting my mornings, protecting my mornings, reducing my distractions, creating my focus windows, using my Pomodoro clock, creating my focus windows, reviewing my habits honestly, giving my life direction instead of just reacting emotionally. That changed everything. And over time, that structure started to create momentum, not fake motivation, like real momentum. Because the goal was never do more. The goal was to live more intentionally. That's different. That's very, very different. Yeah, that's very, very different. All right, so let me see. I'm missing. Okay, ho. I'm sorry. I didn't totally. He said, man, on Memorial Day, I gotta be a cop. Hey man. Say, hey man, my brother said, keep the main thing the main thing. You feel me? Keep the main thing the main thing. Dad says, need to revisit AI. It's getting better now. Now, AI is a monster, man. King Vonnie said, I start giving my grace while still accomplishing my goals with the same desperation. Yeah. And see, we got to take King Vonnie, even with that, bro. Like, I'm rocking with you. We got to take the desperation out of it and make it intentionality. You feel me? Like, we take the desperation and make it intentionality. You know, we got to line things up so that your goals are attracted to you. You feel me? If you line up your life and line up your habits, then there's a gravitational pull that will happen to your goals and to your success and to all of the alignment in your life. But that's all right, man. All right, man. I gotta stop. You can pull me off. Yeah. Dad said, oh man, I made work today because I don't eat beef or pork, and everyone can't barbecue chicken right, man. I smoked my chicken yesterday. Man. I'm gonna get some work done today. All right. So if I gotta talk to you, let's talk. Let's have a real conversation. We already 34 minutes in. We're already 34 minutes in of a 25-minute broadcast. So let me get to it. Because I need to tell you something honestly. The Simple Truth MinuteManual System wasn't created because I wanted another planner. I've shared with you all that I've always used planners. And my favorite planner, uh, uh, um, they stopped making it. You understand what I'm saying? It ceased to exist. And so the Simple Truth MinuteManual System wasn't created because I wanted another planner. You feel me? To be honest with you, it was created because I needed a better relationship with my own life. You feel me? The planner was actually an afterthought because the book was first and the book was standalone. Like, the book was just the book. You feel me? The book came along and it was the whole purpose of the book was to um really begin to influence the culture to take a look at managing their time appropriately, because I understood the power of managing my time because of just things that I was able to do when I started managing my time more effectively. So the book will stand alone. And the planner came as an afterthought because I had introduced so many concepts and there was so much work done in the book that it seemed really unfair to have these concepts and to have people out trying to create these concepts on their own. That's a whole different conversation. But it was created because I needed a better relationship with my own life. And that's the truth. I needed more awareness. I needed more intentionality. I needed more clarity. I needed more focus. I needed better boundaries. I needed better structure. And I needed something simple enough to actually use consistently. Don't ever leave that out. I needed something simple enough to actually use consistently, not something complicated, not another overwhelming productivity system. You feel me? I needed something practical, something honest, something sustainable. And that's where the Minute Manual philosophy came from. The philosophy behind the book is that it's a 1 hour book that will change the way you watch the clock. You feel me? It's a 1 hour book. And so the philosophy was that if you sit down and actually read the book, you can read the book in less than an hour because there's no fluff. You feel me? When you read personal development, self-help books, there's a lot of fluff. You understand what I'm saying? And I thought, how crazy would it be for me to write a time management book or a book predicated on time management, focused on time management, that you can actually read while managing your time appropriately. A 1 hour book that would change the way you watch the clock, written by yours truly, Junior the Truth. When I sit here and think about it, that shit was genius. You feel me? When I sit here and think about it, that shit was actually genius. Yeah. But that's where the philosophy came from. Not the hustle culture, not performance. Thrive and Glow with Joe. What's up with you? Salute to you and top of the day to you too, Joe. Um, it wasn't a no hustle culture, no performance. It was just awareness, intentional living, real structure, real reflection, real alignment. Because I realized most people don't need more pressure. You don't need more. You don't need more pressure. You need more clarity. And clarity comes from slowing down long enough to actually see your life honestly. And that's why I really truly put this. I really truly. Des says you're a genius, fam. I really appreciate it, Big Des. I really appreciate it. That means a lot coming from you, bro. I really appreciate that. Because I actually think you're a genius, bro. You feel me? You need more clarity. Clarity comes from slowing down long enough to actually see your life honestly. Because this is all predicated on how honest people want to be. And I scare a lot of people because I'm like, now you gotta look at your life honestly, family. And that's what the system helped me do. You gotta look at your life honestly. If you're not willing to be honest, then if you can't tell, you got to get the fuck off from around me. If you're not willing to look at this shit honestly and have real live, for real, honest conversations. And that's what the system helped me do. Now let me make this practical. If your life feels unclear right now, start simple, not dramatic, simple. Ask yourself, where is my time actually going? What's draining my focus? What part of my life feels unstructured? What keeps interrupting my peace? What priorities are not being protected? Then start building small structure around those areas. Not perfection, just awareness, because your life responds to structure. Your attention improves, your focus improves, your stress lowers, your execution improves, your peace improves, and not overnight, but intentionally. Yeah, yeah. All right. So once again, and I'm gonna say this again, this week I want to have these honest conversations about this, man. And I want to continue and constantly just stay in this vein. I want to stay in this vein. I want to close this out because this conversation is important. And a lot of people think they need more motivation, more pressure, more hustle. But honestly, you simply need more intentional structure. Like that's it. That's all. You simply need more intentional structure because your structure creates clarity. Clarity changes everything, man. Clarity changes everything. So here's the question this morning. What part of your life feels unclear because it lacks structure? What part of your life feels unclear because it lacks structure? And you got to sit with that honestly. Yeah, you got to sit with that honestly, because awareness is where the rebuilding begins. You feel me? Awareness is where the rebuilding begins. Fellas, men folk, awareness is where the rebuilding begins. My brother Dad said, go ahead and accept these flowers, bro. You're my inspiration as far as reality. You tell it how it need to be told. How it need to be told. And for that, I toast, salute to you, fam. Salute, family. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it, bro. Yeah, we don't have no time we ain't got time for the bullshit, man. All right, we got to take all the cut off the dope, bro, because we got somewhere we got to get. You feel me? And we got things we got to build, things we got to cultivate. And we literally got to tell it how it is. You feel me? No time for no games. There's enough bullshit going on and people gonna bullshit you. We can't do that. Salute to AD. Salute, family. I appreciate you. Yeah, we don't have no time to play with it, man. I appreciate it. Hey, man, this is the Black Coffee Club. Around here, man, we don't chase productivity. We are all about building intentional lives, man. Salute to you all. Thank you all so much for taking the time to tune in, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, man. Salute to everybody. Once again, man, go over and you can go check out the MinuteManual System, www.theminuteManual.com. You do need a system. You do need a system, man. And this week is purely dedicated to the system. I want to talk to you all about the system, but more importantly, I want to talk to you all about this ongoing conversation about the things that plague us. You feel me? We're gonna tap dance on these pain points, man. We're gonna tap dance on these pain points. Not because I like tap dancing on pain points, but because we need to get better. Salute to you all. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off, giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a paradise until it looks like a paradise. I'm a high-born player, man. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. We make our products that are made for you with high quality. Yeah, so get in style with the black, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The black gentleman, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.